Hey everybody, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. But we're not using any of the Link Evolutions because I'm an old fuddy-duddy. We're using fusions and rituals, but right now we're not using any rituals actually, we're just using some fusion monsters. I just wanted to say quickly some changes I made to the deck. Jerry Beansman I have dropped from the roster for now. I love you, but I couldn't really make you work with the cards I had, so I thought, you know what, let's not risk losing, because honestly people have been better than I thought they were going to be, the AI that is. I dropped Magical Mallet, and I've put in Twister, which I got from the packs. I did spend all my battle points, but I kind of got bit parts of various mechanics. Like, I got Umi and, like, a few Umi enablers, but not the entire thing, not enough to make a deck out of. I picked up a few Harpy Lady things. I picked up a few Exodia things, but I don't have any of the Exodia pieces. So I thought, you know what, we'll just run with what we've got. It was doing okay. But there are definitely some spots that I would like to, you know, replace. Anyway, we're fighting the Umi guy. The truth and power of the Millennium Puzzle was beginning to dawn on Yugi. During his duels, the puzzle infused Yugi with the power and soul of an ancient spirit. Though this was a major issue to ponder, there was a smaller, but no less important, matter to deal with first. All the dueling made me hungry. I don't know why I did that as the accent. Did any of you guys remember to bring any food with you? Sorry, Joey. What were we thinking coming here with no food? How are we going to get through the rest of the competition without anything to eat? That's a good question, Joey. The dueling really takes it out of you, and I haven't seen any burger stands or restaurants since we got here. Why not, if, you know, the cards are real and imbued with souls, why not eat one of your cards? I don't know what the most delicious card is going to be in the game, I'm just trying... You know what? The ritual I was thinking of, the hamburger guy. What, was it just called Hungry Hamburger? Summon a Hungry Hamburger, Yugi. You know, your grandpa owned a card shop after all. I'm just munch down on him. I smell something cooking that way. They followed the scent to the beach where they spotted a campfire with several roasting fish in the distance. Oh man, I just love barbecued fish. Smells good. And I bet it tastes even better. What makes you think those fish are yours to eat? Trust me, we eat first and ask questions later. Your stomachs will thank me. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than seek permission. Joey ran down to the campfire. Joey would say anything to fill his belly. Some people have absolutely no self-control. Stomach growling. Joey, save some for me. Tristan ran after Joey. It wasn't long before Yugi and Taya joined them as well. Joey grabbed one of the fish from the fire. Oh man, this looks awesome. Just as the team began to bite into the fish, a young man emerged from the ocean with a spear in his hand. Enjoy yourselves, you fish thieves, for this is your last meal. I knew this was a bad idea. How dare you steal my fish, you bottom-feeding thieves. Hey, chill out, guy. It's just a few fish. Joey, you go and fish them then. Pay him back. Eat this one that'll give you some energy, and then fish him a replacement fish. See how easy it is. A few fish that do not belong to you, and to steal a fisherman's catch is to prove you have no honor. Wait a second. Aren't you Mako Tsunami, a top-ranked ocean duelist? And who might you be? I'm Yugimoto. Sorry about your fish. You're Yugimoto? The only duelist to ever defeat Seto Kaiba? What a fine surprise! I must apologize. I've been ungracious. If you're friends of Yugimoto, please come and sit down and eat your fill. The team sat down at the fire and shared a meal with Mako. After the feast, the team thanked Mako and started to head out, when Mako threw his spear into the ground in front of them. I treated you to dinner. Perhaps you will honor me with a duel. He's not. No, but I am an expert fisherman, and you have taken my bait. What bait? Why, the fish, of course. I laid it out and lured you three right in, but I never expected to catch Yugimoto. I reeled in another duelist a short time ago, but he was not a worthy opponent. But a duel against you, Yugi, would be a true test. Mako Tsunami, I accept your challenge. We're going to use my deck, of course. It is actually me you're fighting, not Yugi. Bit worried about this, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we've lost one. We've lost our Mojo. And he's going to go first. You know what? Let's experience going second for the first time. Okay, we have Injection Fairy Lily. I suddenly feel a lot happier about things. And you ran with Aqua Snake, which makes me feel even happier. Alright, Fencing Fire Ferret. If the card is sent to the graveyard, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to the opponent. I like it. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy the monster that destroyed it. Neither player takes battle damage from attacks involving this card. I like Exploded Dragon. I think we'll get Alaktaroth potentially this duel. Who are we going to run though? I think I'm going to run the Fire Fencing Ferret because that'll help my Element Dragon. But don't worry about what your trap is. But, hey. Let's just pop it. If it's going to pop, it pops. And it didn't. Excellent work. Please don't have Umi on turn 1. Oh, it doesn't look like he does. I'll take it. Okay, UFO Turtle. Nearly made a mistake. We'll summon first. Give me my Element Dragon. We have a Fire type, so he has 2000 attack. And then we'll use you to attack. Okay, another Aqua Snake. Excellent. Okay. Mako, what is your deck? It seems highly cursed. Do I have a machine in my hand? I don't. That's unfortunate. And I don't have one on the field either, so I can't do some polymerizing. Oh no, wait, I have one. I don't have a pyro monster. These are just fire attributes. Okay. Sure. 2, 5, 6. So I've got 3, 7. So if I can do... I'd have to do 1950. So I can't do that. No, I can do that. Injection Fairy Lily. Battle phase. Attack. Yes. Pay 2,000 my measly life points to give me 3,000 attack and hit you even harder. Now I have lethal. What an anticlimactic battle. I was slightly worried about this, getting my ass kicked. Because like Umi decks can be a bit annoying. Especially since I didn't have much, you know, spell trap destruction, but he never got the field spell. What a grand duel. I salute you, my friend. This victory was not as easily won, Mako. You make a great duelist yourself. I mean, you played 3 cards in the entire duel. You don't have to, you know, show him this courtesy. At this point, you're just taking the pee, aren't you? Anyway. We have a new duelist. New deck, signature cards, more booster packs. Oh, I forgot what your name is. It's like Baron or Barada or... I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Right, the Dinosaur Duelist. This is Rex, isn't it? My Valentine sat on the hill, having a quiet moment to herself. I mean, don't interrupt her, that's just rude. I don't get it. Trashing Hotshot Duelist is usually as fun as a fall clearance sale. Why can't I enjoy it anymore? Grr. It's because that obnoxious punk Joey. I can't believe such an amateur beat me. I've got to get even with that grinning gutter punk. At that moment, Rex Raptor, who Mai dueled and defeated on the way to Jewel's Kingdom, jumped out and surprised her. It's me, Rex Raptor, the Dino Duelist, and I'm itching to finish that match we started on a boat. Funny, I thought I already knocked you on your Jurassic butt. Think whatever you want. You're about to get stomped. You think I'm going to waste another minute with a pea-brain like you? Beat it, Dino Breath. Shoo shoo. Grr. Pea-brain? I happen to have been a finalist in this year's regional championships, and I'll have you know that I've already won 5 star chips. Mai held up a bracelet to show off her star chips. Whoa, how'd you get 8 chips already? From wannabes who think that they're dueling a chick, they'll score some easy stars. I've only lost once, but once I find that punk kid Joey, it's payback. Joey Wheeler? How could you lose to him? I'd love to see you try and... That gives me an idea. Rex, I'll agree to duel to you, if you do something for me first. Mai and Rex searched for Yugi and his friends in the hopes of finding Joey. It wasn't long before they did. Tell me that's not who you think it is. That's not who I think it is. How are you, Joseph? Glad to see me? Ecstatic. So, Joey, is Yugi still fighting all your battles for you? Everyone knows if Yugi wasn't there to hold your hand, you wouldn't have beat me. Isn't that right, Yugi? That's not true. Oh, really? Then I propose he steps out of your shadow here and now. If Joey thinks he's so tough, let's see him play for himself. Think you have the guts to step up and face the duelist I've arranged for you? I'm dueling on Mai's behalf. Recognize me? That's Rex Raptor. This twerp is supposed to scare me or something? I bet you he ain't so tough. Don't you remember, Joey? Rex placed second in the regionals. Well, Joey, you gotta ask Mummy's permission or what? This is your big chance to prove yourself. Or are you gonna back out? Don't worry, sis. I'll make you proud. Alright then, it's dino feeding time. Let's duel. Bring it. Again, you're dueling me. I'm accumulating everyone's star chips right now. I'm just being generous though. I'm just taking one off everyone. I'm not taking all of theirs. Okay, back on the street again. We'll go first. Okay, interesting hand. Would not mind a pyro-type monster. We'll set Gale Lizard for now, and then we'll see what you're up to. I don't think I need Mirror Force right now. Let's see what dinos you have. In fact, I'm very interested what Rex will do, because there wasn't a lot of dino support very early in the game. Hello. I see. Well, do I have a little surprise for you? Let's flip this back to your hand, please. I'd rather not fight that. Thank you. So they used Red Eyes Black Chick. You can send this face-up card you control to the graveyard, especially from one Red Eyes Black Dragon from your hand. And they have Gillosaurus. So they have, like, dragons and dinosaurs. Very nice to get Gillosaurus out on turn 1 before I had a monster in my graveyard. I, again, have big respect for you. Okay. We'll get Breaker out there. I will put Black Pendant on you. I get a little bit of extra damage. And then I'll set a Mirror Force, just in case you do find a way through this. We'll attack you, do 1,000 damage, and I'm feeling pretty good right now. We know they have one of their cards is Red Eyes Black Dragon. They probably have all the means to cheat it out. But apparently they don't right now. Bit of a rotten draw, I have to admit. So it's going to be a pretty dull turn. I'm just going to attack you. Urabi. I don't remember much of the old, like, the early dinosaur. Would it be like Ultimate Tyranno? He's probably a big dinosaur, which I think was like attack one monster once each. I'm not too afraid of that. No, you're gonna ask me this every single turn now. One problem about the game for, you know, the computer game variant of it, whenever you get like a quick play spell or something, it will ask you to activate it every single turn. And every single moment. I get why, because, you know, that's when you can activate the card. And you don't want to miss it when, you know, you're using it at a very specific point. But it is a bit annoying. As opposed to, you know, the card format where you just, like, skip through this. Like, I'm not continuously asking someone to say, oh, do you want to activate a quick play spell card right now? You've just drawn a card. Even normally, like, if I've gone ahead, they just go like, oh, by the way, I wanted to activate a quick play spell card. And they say, oh, sorry, like, you go ahead. Okay, now we have a Pyro. We have a Machine. Let's get Pollen Rising. No. Stop trying to make me destroy my own cards. I'll get you, please. You and you. Goodbye. I still don't know what this... I think it's called the Extra Monster Zone. I was trying to look through some tutorialization online for this. I still don't quite get how this works. I don't understand that we both get one each, but then there's other stipulations with the blue new monsters that can mean you control both of them. But I don't understand it, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. No. No. I'll attack with Breaker. You probably haven't got more than 2,400 defense. You don't, you have 1,200. And then I'll attack with Blaze Phoenix. No. No. Cool. By the way, to attack for 200,000 points of direct damage, I presume, I'm at 32,000 in the achievement progress. How do I know? It keeps popping up on the bottom right hand of the screen. Well, on the Steam achievement, so I don't think it's capturing it in OBS. So you know what? We're going to probably get that pretty soon. Because I've only done 4 duels. Aha. I'm almost tempted to destroy my own card just to get this notification off my screen. This is lethal if you don't block Breaker. And in fact, I'll attack with you first, just in case. But it should be fine. Yeah, completely fine. Okay. We'll attack. No. And then I'll attack here. We are going to use effect this time. Yes. This one. Oh. Actually, no. The bat step is what I was waiting for, I think. Damage calculation is what I'm waiting for. There we go. The little steps in this game. The little complexities. Anyway, that's lethal. 38.3k damage. Brilliant. So, I guess you won my star chips. Not only did I win your star chips, but I won your red eyes too. Ah. Excellent, just slots that straight into his deck. No worry about it. You got a battle pack. That's new. Okay, Evil Spirit of the Ring. Are you called Basora? Bakora? Later that night... Bakora, I was right! Eventually, on like the 5th time of asking. Later that night, the team settled down for dinner when they were visited by their high school friend Bakora. As they chatted around the campfire, the conversation soon turned to dueling. Let's have a duel right now. Not for star chips, but for a little fun. I'm down with that. After all this star chip stuff, it'd be nice to have a duel with no strings attached. I agree. I think a regular old duel sounds just like a great idea. Before we get started, there's a little something I'd like to share with you, and especially with you, Yugi. No, it can't be. A Millennium item? I mean, he just wears it round his neck, but sure. Yes, and the magic of my Millennium Ring will take us to the Shadow Realm. Why are you doing this, Bakura? You have something I want, and I aim to take it. Bakura, possessed by some unknown spirit, used the power of his Millennium Ring to lock away his friends' souls. Their souls have been locked away, and now, after waiting for countless centuries, the legendary Millennium Puzzle is mine. Just as Bakura tried to grab the Millennium Puzzle, it started to glow. The spirit within the puzzle awoke, manifesting himself in Yugi. No, it can't be. You want my Millennium Puzzle? Then you're going to have to duel me for it. But if I win, you'll release my friends and send us all back. Ha 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 ha. I agree to your ridiculous terms, Yugi, but I promise you, there is more at stake here than you comprehend, and this one, Shadow Game, is that one that you cannot win. My version sounded better. We'll use my deck, of course, because again, I've been sent to the Shadow Realm and Millie and Bessie have been locked away. Their souls have been taken, and I'm fighting for the cats. And my co-hosts, they are a little bit of an arsehole at times, but I'll beat the ever-loving crap out of you if you steal their souls. I'm going first. Single mode, 1 round. So I wonder if he's going to be... I think they use, like, the Destiny board deck in the show. I wonder if he's going to be doing, those shenanigans, because I don't really have a great way to deal with Destiny board, I have to admit. Other than just smacking you. So I'm going to summon you. I'm going to set you. Actually, I'll leave Mirror Force right now. I don't need you. I get the feeling they are going to Spirit Board. I've got a quick play spell again. I just want to check my extra deck a second. Was there one thing here that let me destroy every card on the field? No. 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 I really need some destruction, but... Well, maybe we'll draw Twister. Alright, I'm going to set you. I'm a bit worried that you're going to have like a big defender here. I'm not that worried. No. Let me see the card first, then I'll use it if I need it. I don't need it. No. Thank you. Thanks for all that. End phase. No. Spirit board? Or Destiny board, whatever you're called? No, you're not using it yet. Right, Dark Hole doesn't help me. Right, we're going to summon you. Goodbye. We'll go here. And then I'm probably going to attack with the 2300 monster. Okay, it was only 700, but again, it's not unusual to put a defense position card at 2000 defense, so I think this makes more sense. I could rush recklessly just to get rid of this notification text box every, like, 2 seconds. And that's being generous, it's frankly more than every 2 seconds. But let's try and do this right. Calm Blue Ocean, remember Calm Blue Ocean. Okay, they set another card. Please. Coffin Seller. Each time a monster is sent to the opponent's graveyard, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to activate this on you. Select where you're putting it, then click it to the target. Chain another card or effect. No, I do not want to use Rush recklessly. Then in the battle phase, we'll attack here. Okay, you can right click as well to go straight to now. That's pretty good. You've only had weak defense monsters. I thought you'd just be stalling the hell out of me. Okay. Get me to the end phase. Right, 3800. So we have lethal if he doesn't put a defensive position monster down. Which he has. Just need a monster. And then the Purgatory of Rush recklessly is ended. This isn't good enough. As I was going to say, we need like a monster with some attack. I'm just going to keep you in my hand, I think. Just in case they do have a field destruction spell. But I don't think they do. Yeah, it wouldn't be enough with Rush recklessly. I needed 750, was it? Attack. There or thereabouts. No, no. Ah, Man-Eater Bug. Interesting decision. If you destroyed this one, you would have taken no damage this turn. I'm just trying to think. If I rush recklessly and destroyed my black pendant, I wouldn't have got the enough damage. And this is only your opponent's graveyard. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to set you. Just in case some weird shenanigans happen. Please. I'm begging you. It must have... I don't know why the AI didn't pick this to destroy. It would have taken 500 for Black Pendant, but it took 2,350 because of that. Okay, this is hopefully lethal. I could do it the swag way as well, which would be fun. Inflict 500 damage opponent for each monster they control. I don't care. Take me to the battle phase. Nope. 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 Oh my god. I was going to do the Squagway in Dark Hole and kill it with the Black Pendant. But I'm really considering Rush Recklessly for the speed. But no. I want Swagway of killing. Swag kill. The only form of kill. It also might be an achievement. Right, take me to main phase 2. Release my friends! Do-do-do-do. Sure. Chain another card to it. Call the Haunted. There we go. Bring someone back. Give me... No, actually. Give me him. Doesn't matter, you're dead, but... An achievement for chaining. Sure. Thanks. Now we take 300 damage and then you take 500. Nope, no achievement for killing them with that, sure. With the destruction of the evil spirit's last card, Bakura was freed from the grip of the evil spirit. Are you okay, Bakura? I am now, thanks to you. Where did you get your Millennium Ring? My father picked it up on one of his trips. He told me it was from ancient Egypt. He was shopping in a merchant bazaar when the Millennium Ring caught his eye. I mean, he was lucky it wasn't the Millennium Buttbug. I don't know why I found that funny. Sorry. The man who sold the ring to my father said it had something to do with the jewel monsters, but he never made any sense to me. It made... I'm losing it. That... Just... Calm Blue Ocean. Calm Blue Ocean. But that never made any sense to me since the card game is new and the ring is clearly ancient. When my father got back, he gave it to me. He said he felt I was destined to have it. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. We're going to go to the card shop and buy some Bakura packs. And then I'm going to call it for this part. We'll give you 5 cards to unlock. Enjoy the dopamine with me of pack opening. Boy, did I love opening packs. The smell of the new cards was fantastic. Power Angel Valkyria. If you negate the activation of a spell trap card or monster card effect, add 1 light fairy monster from your deck to your hand. This sounds like an archetype and I don't know it, but I do quite like the card art on this card. Like, you know, anything with like, you know, heavy plate and metal armor and stuff like warrior type stuff. I mean, this is a fairy, but like stuff like that, paladin-esque type things. Really cool. I remember you, Gren Maju Eyes. I used to run you in a deck, funnily enough. A remove from play deck. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing that either. If I can get a remove from play deck going. A banishment deck, sorry. Holding Legs. If this card is summoned, return all set spell trap cards on the field to the hand. You can banish this card from the graveyard and target 1 set spell trap card your opponent controls. That set card cannot be activated until the end of your opponent's next turn. That seems garbage. Hecatrice. You can add this card to add 1 Valhalla Hall of the Fallen from your deck to your hand. Ah. I don't remember exactly what Valhalla Hall of the Fallen was, but I remember having a deck with that in it. Also ran you, but not much. Okay, Goblin Secret Remedy, only better than like the blue potion by 300 life points. Still terrible. The Fountain in the Sky. When a light monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can remove that monster from play to gain life points equal to its attack. Alright. I'm seeing some fairy like light deck building up before my eyes. I've also forgotten how many of these I've opened. I think I've opened 2 and this is the 3rd. Warrior of Atlantis, a legendary ocean, the updated Umi card. The Winged Dragon of Ra, hello. And maybe we have found a new archetype which we're going to try and run into a deck. I accidentally right-clicked, but sure. That is one of the Egyptian god cards which are now playable. Mound of the Bound Creator. What? Level 10 or higher monsters on the field cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. If a level 10 or higher monster on the field destroys a monster by battles into the graveyard, the player who controlled the destroyed monster takes 1000 damage. When this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 divine monster from your deck to your hand. Interesting. They have support for the god cards. That's really cool. I can't remember if this is the 5th. You might get 1 more, because I don't remember. Millennium Eyes Restrict. Okay. I'm not interested in running one of you. Alright, we'll get 1 more. The Wicked Avatar. I vaguely remember you. Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. Once per turn, you can special 1 fairy monster from your hand. You must control no monsters to activate and resolve this effect. Ah, I remember you now. Don't remember what I used to run you in. Oh, maybe I do, actually. I think I had some mean deck based around Arcana Force of the World. I think I ran Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen in that. Trying to stop the opponent from ever having a play. Trying to, like, reclaim the glory days of Yatta locking people, but with the world instead. I think it was something along those lines. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I'll probably make a little bit of a deck edit then, in the background, and try and get off... Oops. Try and get off summoning one of these Egyptian god cards. Should be easy to find by attributes, because there is only 1 of you. Can I just filter Divine? There you are. Cannot be special summoned. Requires 3 tributes to be normal summoned. It cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summoned, the other cards and effects cannot be activated. When this card is normal summoned, you can pay life points so that you only have 100 left. This card gains attack and defense equal to the amount of life points paid. You can pay 1000 life points, then to target 1 monster from the field, destroy that target. That's pretty bad, but... What? Why would you pay down to 100? It's separate effects, okay. I was going to say, why would you pay 100 then pay 1000, kill yourself and target a monster until you destroy it? So we would have to gain potentially some life if I was going to make this happen. Okay, I'm going to meme about in the background then, because you probably don't want to see me like trying to go through all the cards and figure out what's going on. And we'll try and build a Winged Dragon of Ra deck. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Join me next time, where we use the power of the Egyptian gods, hopefully. Goodbye.